I do declare Miss Mulgar nothing of a watch, right? I just let my few people showing up before we start. Ooh, let's put that. That's pretty good. That's all the reason. Just unplugging that shit. I see someone or people are in attendance. Oh, let me know in the comments how we are here, and we'll get this show rolling just very, very shortly. Hope you like it. Alrighty. Um, I'm just gonna hop in here, check this out, just make sure it's working. Be prepared for a little interference. Yep, it is working fine. Let me just post a few links and stuff, and we'll get this show kicking off. Um, right, messages are working. Let's smash this about now. Bazam. Mm. here. See if because I haven't streamed for a while and I don't really expect a crowd. So Birdward! Yo bro, how you doing man? Nice to see you buddy, thanks for joining the stream. It's been a long time. Claymore, what's up champ? Ow, ow, ow! What's happening big man? Yes! I'm just blasting a few links out to see if I can draw a crowd, if I can still draw a crowd. Nice mate, nice. Say hello to Holly for me and the kids. I was just busting the link out and yeah, bad lads, I'm on top form bro, like feeling good. I'm ready to start streaming again and getting crazy. Oh, that's tomorrow. That's right, so it is. 12 o'clock does it start, James? I think it's 12 o'clock it starts. 12, sweet. I look forward to it, man. Like, I can't remember everybody that's turning up because I only found out it was happening like yesterday. So, well, no, that's a lie. I heard about it before that, but my brain forgets, and then I heard about it yesterday, and it was like, right. So, I. um, I'm just sharing the stream quickly before I start speaking, guys. So bear with me. But I will keep my eyes on the comments and I won't ignore anyone, I promise you. Not much with Adam on the 11th of May. Adam Caxor, isn't it? Yeah. Pretty fast, strong guy. That'll be fun. Like, aye, fast, strong guy. Like, I know Adam quite well as well, James. Trained a bit with him at the club and stuff. And Adam and Rustam used to show up at night, you know. I used to get a phone call at night, you know. Can you open the gym for us, Fox? And I'd be like, I'm in the gym, boys. Just come on. Camellia, how you doing? Yo, oh, good. Well, I have you here, Camellia. Um, can I play that track of yours that I like on my live stream? um, Let me just. I'm almost ready to. Excellent. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to play a tribute right now because I love this. Right, so I'm going to play a track, guys, and that's my friend in the chat, Camellia. She's pretty talented. I like all her stuff, but there's this one track she does, and it's like I don't know, it just hits. So I'm gonna play it for you. Just give me a wee second. Shout out Camellia. I will actually. I'll write you in the chat now. Right. Camellia, you are now a mod, so please, by all means, in my chat. Um, Anytime I'm live on anything, and you can get. Yeah. You're going right outside with the top row. Right. That's interesting. I like that, James. That's very interesting. I like it. Um, do you think if it's do you think if you're not planning on, you might try and hook? I don't know. I think Adam is strong in a hook, but like, yeah. But this track, yeah, it's Camellia and the Camellia. I like your channel. You like your channel as well, James. Everybody like your channel. Oh, I know you've got a hook, James. Like, you've definitely got a hook. I've seen you use it before. Like, kind of was a hook. Who am I thinking of? I can't remember. Kind of was a hook, but kind of wasn't, but was. But if you know come off his shoulder, like you've eyes fast as fuck he's quick. Aye, you can get him outside his shoulder, knock his shoulder off, and separate his power from his chest and his hand. Like you've got a you've got a much easier time. Strength wise, he is a strong motherfucker. Like to be fair, against you, I'm not. I actually couldn't say. I tend to think you'll be stronger, James, but I wouldn't underestimate him. Is what I mean. If I was you, you know. Um, I look at my fucking hair. Shit. Uh, right, so I think we're not drawing many people just yet, but I think we'll get the show cracking. And you're welcome, Camellia. Actually, I will share your channel for you. Check this out. While we are on the subject, because like, yeah, I do like your music, so why not? Um, this is Camelia's channel, guys. Check it out. Hop over and drop a sub. Woo! Alright, so I think we'll start the show. Um, let's see. Yeah, definitely. We've been running for a little while. I don't want to bore you with just sitting around. Give me 2 quick seconds. Uh, like to sit down to intro. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I am Fox. Hope you're all having a great day so far. And today, guys, we have a bit of a show for you. I have no rehearsal. I'm not ready with any script. There is nothing down here. No pad, nothing up my sleeve. I am totally unprepared. But I thought it was time to return and give a bit of Foxy magic. Woo! Right, so, oh, we see Holly Stewart, Mrs. Claymore in the building. Ow! 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 How you doing, Holly? Nice to see you. Yeah, so we have some viewers. Thank you for joining everyone that's here. Really appreciate you. And everyone who isn't here, I appreciate you as well. Tonight's show, we are going to be talking about Godzilla versus my old mate Rustam Babayev and Levan Saganashvili versus the Gladiator, Hermes Gasparini. No. A lot of you are probably only going to agree with some of the things I'm going to say here tonight, but that's fine. You can tune me out for it if you want. I've been chewed out before, so it wasn't that painful. But yeah, so because Anybody that knows me knows Todzilla is probably one of my absolute favourite arm wrestlers in the world, except for Jim Beach, um, and James Stewart and Connor Sale and oh stop man, because I ended up with a fucking list as long as my arm. Right, so anyway, but I'm so like with my favourite guys. I'm slightly a wee bit biased sometimes, and I get it a wee bit wrong sometimes because I can't like to give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's call it. But I do my best to be honest about it, so that it's like fair and equal to everyone. Rather than have a biased view that whatever, that is what it is. So, but before we get into that, I am doing a giveaway when I hit 1,000 subscribers. I think I can do it soon because I'm going to start putting out different content and some stuff that hopefully draws in some more people, and maybe grow the channel a little bit, get some more people interested in arm wrestling and all these other things. What was I going to say there? So I think we'll probably get into Levan and Hermes first. Most people would deal with everything else first. I'm not most people, but I'm not most people. Right, so where do we start? First of all, I'll tell you who I think will win. Then I'll tell you why. So I reckon Levan wins. As you know, Hermes and Levan already had their first match, which was still to this day nobody is giving Levan that much trouble in modern times. All right, so people say, "Oh no, right, you can't talk about 5 years ago because he was a different guy. You can't talk about anybody 5 years ago because they were a different guy." So right, forget that. Especially at the level that we're talking about, it's as high as it gets, as strong as it gets, as skilled as it gets, as fast as it gets. Levan, for me, is very, very skilled. James is so different. Like, not just everything is. It's amazing what he's done. Like, if it wasn't amazing and he was just a big brute, I wouldn't be such a fan. But I love him because he what he's done. So, so like Levan, right? Levan, a lot of people don't. I don't think a lot of people realise how much Levan knows about arm wrestling, or I don't know. I don't know what other people think, but I believe that's what I believe. I don't believe they know quite the full story. So for Levan, he's very technical. He is like he doesn't look fast, but he's very very quick. He's fucking like lightning. Um, he has the IQ, he has the guile, he has game. People think he doesn't have stamina. He does have stamina. The thing is, when you're a big guy like him and you use a lot of energy and a lot of power, your stamina is going to deplete faster than a wee skinny fucker like me. It's just fact. It's physics. It doesn't matter what fucking who you are, where you come from, what the fuck your name is. It's fucking physics. So therefore, there's that, right? So that's leads me on to what I was about to say. about Hermes and Levan in the first match. Now, that wasn't 5 years ago, I'm not sure it's technically relevant. It is relevant because they're both progressing in things. Um, for me, I see Hermes progressing more than Levan, because Levan, I feel as if he's kind of peaking now to where he's not going to get much stronger or much faster now, because he clearly understands the science and he's got the chemistry right and he's got the mix correct to get the maximum output, which is like the key, right? And it's nobody will argue that. Hermes, on the other hand, like I say, in the last match, Hermes in the last match with Levan is the only person to have given Levan as much bother, as much trouble, to take him as far onto the losing side as anyone ever has, in recent times at least. No, I know, I know 90%, 95% of people in there going to agree with this, but go back and watch it and see the trouble that Hermes actually put Levan into. He almost had him beat. He kind of, there was a point there in that match where Hermes had Levan beat, and then it just turned the other way and Levan won the match, right? Happens. But again, I just want to jam my point home that Hermes is right there. He's close. And in the last match, he was really close. And people talk about, oh, but he lost to this guy, lost to that guy, blah, blah, blah. But the fact of the matter is, with Hermes, them other guys won the Levan. It's a different match with Levan as it is to Devon. It's a different match for Cadet as it is with Devon. Do you know what I mean? It's a different match. Sorry, what you saying there, James? I'm just. Aye, James, aye, that's kind of where I'm getting to. Aye, I reckon he's at the top of the mountain now. Well, I mean, how does he get stronger for here? Listen, if he works that out, forget it. You know, like, it's pointless anyone even trying. If Levan works that equation out. But again, with Hermes, no. Hermes has progressed a lot, an awful lot. If you watch how Hermes, not just his arm wrestling, not just how he's posting these videos and stuff, his whole entire attitude towards everything, from the day Matt Mask of him and bitching like a little girl, which I took the piss at him for. Sorry, Hermes, but I did. I ripped the absolute piss out of you. I made memes and everything, and I was just, I was calling you all the biggest pussies and all the rest of it. But that was only one time you done it. Like, mamma mia, you know. Like, I mean, people get upset at times, and like, because Hermes didn't understand certain things, it's fine. But I like, I'm actually, and I took a bit of flack for it. I'm actually a really big fan of Hermes. Personally, I think Hermes is great. Um, Hermes is fast. He's agile. He's got guile, game. He's got endurance. Like, again, Hermes, if you look at Hermes, he's height wise and his stature, like when you see him against certain people, he kind of looks small, but trust me, Hermes is a massive fucking human being. Thickness wise and things, like, he's ridiculous. Like, so don't let it fool you for a second. Also, if you look at Hermes changed a lot. Hermes used to be a lot smaller. A lot, and I'm talking about a lot smaller, just like Levan. So both of these guys have done crazy stuff. Obviously, Levan being a bit taller is able to add more meat. Um, but let's not fuck about the bush here. More meat doesn't necessarily mean more overall power and grit. If it comes to putting the brakes on someone before he pins you, can you keep integrity? Can you hold your pronation? Can you stop him taking your riser? Can you keep your elbow on the pad? You know, these are just some of the small things you need to be worrying about when you're arm wrestling against Hermes, Levan, all these guys, because you know are the dirty tricks as well. If you're not necessarily, not if you're not cheating, but not necessarily, but if you're not almost at least trying to cheat, sort of thing, you're not trying hard enough. Because you literally are trying to take everything, so therefore makes sense, doesn't it? So again, I'm kind of still talking about the last encounter. This time, it's a different match. So let me just get a light. This time, it's a different match, and definitely, James, it's definitely different. So for me, at least, different how, right? So am I because that a press is dangerous for Hermes, as we know. Um, but again, because the press is dangerous for Hermes, Hermes isn't like, it's not his first time round the block, so he might have, he knows how to defend against a press, of course. Where he's stopping it's a different thing, but maybe he's figured something out, or you never know. But that's what excites me so much about this, and why it's possibly one of the greatest matches in M wrestling history, like already, and it hasn't happened. I mean, that's why, like, so people were going nuts. Devon and Dennis Supplenko, the greatest match in arm wrestling history, and it was pure trash. And then it was like, Devon and Levan, the greatest match in arm wrestling history, and it was fucking shite. I'm sorry, but it was piss poor. Like, I mean, as a entertainment spectacle, it was piss poor. I mean, if you're a fan of the guy that's winning, it's amazing because you're like, yeah, it's fucking gone mental. Me personally, even if I'm a fan of the guy that's winning, I still want the other guy to come. Right, aye, James, exactly. Like, yeah, 100% agree. A Travis, that gives me a word. It was a travesty. Um, but aye, it's like, but for me, like I say, for me, these matches that I'm talking about tonight truly are, in my opinion at least anyway, the greatest arm wrestling matches of all time. Like, don't get me wrong, there was something special about Matt Smith and Connor Sale in Ireland, and that even if I hadn't been there, it would have still been something really special. Oh, Russ Todd, I'm gonna get to that. I'm getting to that. Hang on, I've got a wee bit of hard scan. Do you know, hate that? I should have had a manicure before I started it. Seen you get wee hard bits of skin or wee jaggy bits of nails, so you can go like that in your zumba. or like your trackies or something, you can feel it, and if it's still there, you just need to flick it off. My fucking hands on the dotty, I've got a big fucking, you can't even see it anywhere, I've got a big chunk at my finger. Uh, Look at this. So, where was I? Aye, Hermes and Levan. Uh, Breaking news. While I'm on it, PA Warzone tomorrow, 12 p.m. 4.99. I'm Gods. www.imgods.com. Ow! 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 If you're not there watching it, you're a fucking donut because it's going to be mental. And this guy in the chat, James Stewart, the Claymore, is going to be refereeing. And aye, it's going to be a lot of fun that. So check that out. I will drop a link to that again at the end. Jump over and subscribe to James Stewart's the Claymore's channel. I will share it for you. Give me 1 second, big fella. Oh, your channel looks better now. I've no actually. Normally I just click on your videos, James. I like your the look of your channel there when you go into your page. And this is Claymore James Stewart's channel. Get across and give that a subscription. Well, that was actually something I wanted to talk about, James, was the back pressure aspect that Hermes and Hermes' speed, right? So speed can kill and timing can be everything. So if you're fast enough and you time it right, you don't necessarily need to be stronger than him or even within his strength range to be effective against him and punish him. Now, aye, except Mina, like, and angrier, fucking, um, aye, uh, but like, listen, Levan's in trouble. Like, I just want to put that out as a straight fact. Now, if Levan comes out and just runs out the top of him, fine. He's Levan, like he's been known to do these things. I can't see anything like that happening. I can see. So for me, right, round one, it's probably going to be the big guy. The big Georgian's probably going to grunt, fucking blow, blow that hard that he'll give himself a fucking ulcer and another 2 piles. Uh, Man, he's the only guy, well, not the only guy, but like, if I was Levan, I'd be wanting some dough, definitely. If I was him, I didn't want some more dough for what he's getting. But, aye, so like, as I say, I reckon round one, Levan's going to grunt and he's going to pop Hermes. That's, in my opinion, that's going to be bad for Levan himself because Hermes is the kind of guy, and this is fucking true by the way, Hermes is the kind of guy that you hit like that, you're only warming him up. You're only making him, you're only getting him angry. He's that mad red-blooded Italian fucking stallion fucking gladiator, innit? He's just, and he's a maniac. He's an absolute fucking maniac. Now, a lot of people think Big Levan's a maniac because of the way when he jumps out of the table and growls at the guy, right? The fact of the matter is, Levan's a big pussycat compared to Hermes. That's just facts. Like, fucking, it's no disrespect to it, it's just facts, you know. I know, man. Like, actually, let's talk about that for a minute. So, for me, right, you don't see them guys doing table time because they don't do table time. Now, hear me out for a second, right? Oh, yeah, absolutely, of course, of course, of course. It's frightening as well, his size. I mean, let's be honest. James, your size is frightening. Like, you're probably almost as big as him, and when you get as strong as him, you get tired when you get mad. Alright, sweet. So, as I need to do is tire you and you get angry, and then you'll fucking drill into cunts. Fucking jab, just throw them across the table like a wet towel. um, aye, so like, where was it anyway? Aye. Um, so I believe you don't see them doing table time because they don't do it. Obviously, they do little bits and bobs. Sometimes you'll see armies like with two guys or whatever on bands and stuff, and I believe they don't do table time. Right now, this is just me. Right, so right for me at practice, me personally, on the practice table, you'll never get me going 100% like I would in a match, like a real match. I'll never try and go be as explosive as I can. I'll never try and be as strong as I can. I'll never implement everything I've got in a match. I just at a practice. In a real match that's for whether it's for bragging rights, tournament medals, whatever it is. In real matches, you're going to get 100% of me. Now I think that's the way these guys are thinking as well. Uh, aye, aye, aye. But Bogdan had some interesting points to make about that as well. But I'll maybe cover that in another video. But I'm covering it just now. But what I mean is, I'll cover what Bogdan was talking about 'cause it's quite interesting. You've probably seen it, James. Where was I? And so like you don't see them on the practice table because they don't do it. Not anymore. Like you say, like pain and stuff. But also, I believe it is right. So it's in our nature as arm wrestlers to be strong and fast and not to quit. And even at practice, right? And I think that's a mistake that a lot of guys make. But I get it. It's hard to resist. Like getting opened up, but you can get it tighter. You just need to go harder. You just need to be willing to let them go and just for me that's how I do it, and I believe that's the way these guys are looking at it. Except obviously they're extreme level athletes, so they need to take these things to the extreme. Uh, Interesting, James. Interesting. Uh, it's a kitten. Um, Hello, Merkit. You seen this? Look the face on her. She's like a wee robber. Look. Um, so I believe that's why they don't see them doing table time, basically, to save themselves, like longevity, basically, if you know what I mean. But like I get it because like these guys have been arm wrestling in a long, long time, and I suppose if you get to that stage, you know, like if you know how to arm wrestle by that point, like you're at elite level. Is there anything anybody can teach you? maybe the only way you learn at that level is to do what they're doing and just actually have matches and not practice. Like, um, so I hope I covered that. Aye, there's a lot of guys like uh, you'll never see practice table stuff, you know. Next week's show I have a guest coming on, and we're going to get absolutely off our tits and arm wrestle and have a laugh and all the rest. So look out for that. So aye, Levan and Hermes round two, right? Round one, blasted, right? Round two, Hermes is gonna hit that so hard that I feel as if he's going to bust open Levan and pin him. As long as East versus West between the round doesn't take 100 years and his adrenaline doesn't dip again, I believe that Hermes will come back in and top roll him like, and he's going to look the absolute business. That's what I believe is going to happen. Round three, no, this is this is the crux for me. Whoever wins round three wins. If it goes the way I'm talking, whoever wins round three wins the title. Or well, Levan can't win the title because he's already got it. But if whoever wins round three wins a match, and but I still see from that point, I don't see Levan running through Hermes at all. I think we're looking at a proper bash up, throwing punches at each other. Um, retire. Aye, he fucking probably could, you know. Imagine if he was to become a coach or something, how many people would flock through all the world to come and train with him and things. Like, I've actually got some links in Georgia for years, a long ass time ago, but not arm wrestling links, but like long ass time ago. But I so with that in mind, I reckon if I was to make my prediction, right, which um, I don't bother. For me, I don't really think about prediction like that. It's more like what I was explaining. So, but if I was to make a prediction, I believe it's best of seven, 4-3, Levan. I think it's going to be an absolute dogfight every day. And you can shoot me down the flames if I'm wrong and Levan runs a mile. But I just think we've got a really good match on here. Like, I believe it, you know, and I think it's going to be a proper rumble. Like, I really believe this is going to be one to remember, and everybody's going to be like, oh, did that just fucking happen, yo? And people's just going to go off their fucking heads, you know what I mean? But aye, there is that. So I think I've kind of covered what I wanted to say about Levan Hermes. Um, now we're on to the match that really excites me. Oh, he's going to have to definitely take his wrist, because if Hermes keeps his wrist in that, it doesn't matter who you are. If Hermes has got wrist and hand integrity, and they can keep Riser, I don't know how anybody can stop that. Like, if Hermes can keep his hand, like, how do you beat that? Like, if he can keep his fucking hand, even Levan, it's you need to snap his arm. You know, fucking. But aye, so um, I think I've kind of covered that really. Have you got anything else you're thinking, James, you want to talk about that match, or does anyone else have anything they want to talk about with that match, or is anyone even in the chat? If you are, let me know about it, and we will converse, or give me your opinions, or drop a response. It's up to you. So, moving on. Uh, this one for me is bigger than, I like it 50-50. I'm kind of there as well, like leaning Levan, but really, really confident in what Hermes is capable of. Aye, so Rostam and Todzilla, these two have done battle before, and if you go back and watch some of the stuff, Vendetta and things, it's just, I mean, speed on Rostam and Todd, like just the power, like just ridiculous. Like, as I said at the start of the video, Todd Hutchins is one of my absolute favourite arm wrestlers. One of my favourite personalities in arm wrestling. He does, James, he counters Todd's style very, very well. I know personally for a fact that Todd is worried about this match, more so than what he would other matches, because Todd knows the shit. Todd knows what Rustam is. And I happen to have been privileged enough to train with Rustam in Club Torture for quite a while, and actually got to know him personally, and I can genuinely, honestly, hand on heart say that Rustam Babayev is a friend of mine. Just like you, James, I'm proud to say it. You are my friends. Do you know what I mean? Like, but I Rustam, 20 something times world champion, one of the most decorated arm wrestlers on the planet, one of the best arm wrestlers to ever live. Thanks, James. Love you, big man. Oh, I've got fucking wrists now. Anyway, never mind that. Bad light. But I had the privilege to get to know Rostam quite well, and Rostam, if you see this or if you're ever watching, Pravito Bravicia, fuck's he? Aye, them lads, there's a different, they're built different, eh? I used to, it's like one of the story time. So, like, Rustam would come to the club, like, I would get a phone call or a text message off Rustam or Adam or one of the other wives or whatever. Like, he could have just, but like, no, he's always, even though he was kind of off a wee bit for a while, like, obviously there was shit going on, you know what I mean, and like, he had the injuries and what have you. I might have disclosed something that I maybe wasn't meant to there, but anyway, Rustam will no mind, Rustam love me. So like I say, I was privileged enough to even have visited him at his house and stuff, and got to know him, and so anyway, I used to watch Rustam at training and stuff. Like, we used to train twice a week, but like I say, at nights, and it could just random nights sometimes he would show up to train, and rather than me just sitting in my room watching TV or something, or sitting watching YouTube or whatever, I would go in and I would sit and watch Rustam, or I would just sit with the reheater on, with the curtains open a little bit, and just sit and watch him train. No like sniping, do you know what I mean? You know, I was sitting there, you know, but like just I'd just sit and watch him training and stuff, and watching some of the shit he was doing, because that's a guy to learn from, you know. No, his English is fucking stinking. His English is rotten, but he can understand me a little bit. But like I kind of learned wee bits and pieces of Ukrainian just to, do you know what I mean, just to make things easier. But no, his English is fucking horrible. Sorry to understand, but it is. But I so I was kind of privileged. I have pictures and stuff of me rust arm and all that, but I don't need to prove it. But not a chance. No of you even if we go into even me speaking like I am now, he's totally lost, man. Right. I've got to slow down and stuff. You know what I mean? And fucking pronunciating things, and he can kind of get it, but like when it wasn't crowded on it, I like, you know what I mean. I was here. I was able to go have a back and forth with him, you know, a little bit. Um, aye, you've got to, because otherwise, no fucker knows what you're saying, mate. Um, but aye, so like I say, that's a wee bit of a story time for Rustam. It was kind of, wasn't kind of cool. It was super cool. Like fucking Rustam Babayev, you know what I mean? Like the first time when I was there and they walked into the club, it was like, we're not worthy. Like for me anyway, you know what I mean? Like, and no, it was weird for me. Like there's all guys training in the club and stuff, and now it's like you get guys standing about and stuff and just talking and whatever between training or whatever. Man, like it's as if they didn't even notice Rustam. If I wasn't listening to Paul during training, or like arm wrestling somebody, or trying to catch my breath, if Rustam was there, I was either watching him or I was watching like Paul and Jimmy or whoever it would, you know what I mean? And they would always be in the same kind of area anyway, so you could watch them all at the one time. You know, I've actually got some live videos back in the day. I should probably do some edits, some of them, and get all the good bits together. Probably be a good video. But aye, the, so I'm not exactly sure where Rotterdam is at the minute. We all know where Todd Hutchins is at the minute, fucking on top of the world. And I mean, Todd's as good as it gets. I mean, people talk about Todd being not technical, but that's not true. He's actually very, very, very technical, and he's, how do I put it with him? In his execution of arm wrestling, he's very, very technical. He executes his arm wrestling in a technical way such that it kind of reflects that he's an engineer, which is mad. The side pressure we know, right? That's going to be the deciding. That's actually going to be the deciding factor in Rostam. Now, again, I love Rostam. He's my pal. He's my mate. No, I love Todd and all. I've never met Todd, so I can't actually call him a friend except for correspondence, you know. but I love you if you ever see this, Todd. I love you to fuck, man. You know that. Like, so, however, what I was going to say was, I feel like out the gate with Rustam, with his speed and the way he hits and stuff, and Rustam's going to be so hungry, and I feel like he's going to be so hungry. He's going to come out real aggressive and good, like especially Todd's a champ, so he's got to show up. I feel like Rustam's going to come out and take the first two and sweep, right? And everybody's going to be like, oh shit. Then round three, I think Todd's just going to come out and you got what? I'm going to predict this like fucking Nostradamus, right? Oh, Rustam looks fucking amazing. Like right now, Rustam looks like fucking. Rustam doesn't look like $1 million. It looks like $100 million just now. Like fucking unreal, so he is. I but then I think, like I say, round three, what I'm envisioning is Rustam's going to do that. Boom. Todd's going to put the brakes on him. So if it starts here, Todd's going to put the brakes on him somewhere about here, right? Todd's going to stop him somewhere about here. It's not going to be outside his shoulder. He's going to catch him before it goes outside his shoulder. It's going to be a bit like, let me see if I can show you what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking, right? It's going to be like, ready, go, and he's going to turn the body just ever so slightly, like that, right? He's going to turn his body, so that's going to change his motion, even just that, right? You see that, right? But he's going to open Todd up a wee tiny bit, I think, right? And Todd's going to close his hand a little bit. But see when Todd puts the brakes on him there, and he loses his hand with that bit of speed, I'm telling you, he's going to hit anti-hand sideways, and I don't think Rustam's going to be able to. He might stop the first one, but after that, I reckon Rustam's going to take Todd's wrist. Like, he's not going to do this to him or fuck off, but I reckon he's going to take Todd's wrist, and Todd's just going to go thump again. What you're going to see is an absolute execution of perfect side pressure for round three on, and it's going to be a case of Rustam fighting like a fucking cornered dog trying to get out of that. And man, somebody's going to come out of that match black and blue, put it that way. Like literally, somebody's going to come out of that match black and blue with either their chest or fucked, or their shoulder or bicep, or purple and black and blue. Put money on it, right? Because these two guys don't fuck about, and aye, it's wild that he can even maintain the amount of power that he does with having outside his shoulder, losing his wrist, but still maintain back pressure and fucking still keep his riser. Like, how does he do it, man? Like, it's literally one of the greatest moves I've ever seen. That's why I love him so much. Is when he does that, when he's lost that hand, and he's been like, no, like I was saying, but like slightly different. Like when he's lost that hand and he's there, but he's outside his shoulder, and he goes fucky. Like, but this time it's going to be different. I believe. I think you're just going to see ridiculous side pressure for round three on, and it's just going to be an absolute battle, at least for a round or two. And I reckon the last round you're going to find out if Rustam really is back and ready to be taking on Todd, because win, lose or draw this match, no matter what happens, these two guys need to do it again. No matter how that match turned out, they need to go at it again. Um, and again. And again. And again. And again. They need to go at it again. Aye, James, aye. And like, it's not that just because I want to see it. It's right. So for me as well, like, that was one of the crazy things about being training beside Rustam. The pedigree of Rustam is just, it's ridiculous. Like, if Rustam was like, if this was crossed, Rustam would win that pedigree chum every time. Well, maybe not, but like, I mean, he's got such an illustrious career. If we were mainstream sport, guys like Rustam would be millionaires, at least anyway, like, definitely millionaires, maybe billionaire. Because we're talking guys like Rustam, Todd, and them. It's like, it's like Tiger Woodsies and things, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's that level. In fact, like, honestly, like, I'm gonna put this right here. See, like, even golf or basketball or football, whatever. I don't think, I don't know, but I don't think there's any sport puts in as much time as arm wrestling. And I'm trying not to be biased. I'm actually trying to think of another sport that would take up your time the way arm wrestling does. But for me, at least anyway, I mean, I suppose any sport could take up all your time, but like, not quite the same as this to try and, at least from my point of view, because like when I started arm wrestling, I wasn't strong. I didn't have any previous strength training. No, it's not about the money. Fuck, man. It's definitely not about the money, James. No. Um, How about the money? It'd be nice if we could all, like, if it was mainstream, even a knob like myself would make a couple of quid out of arm wrestling, you know. Like a guy like yourself, James, if we were mainstream, you'd definitely be like, oh, like fucking. I'd like to think if we were mainstream, a guy like yourself would be on 100 grand a year or something like that at this kind of stage. Do you know what I mean? Because you'd be, you know what I mean? And then obviously, like, step up for you and then step up for them. Do you know what I mean? A couple of stages up till you get to the van and them, but should be millionaires and whatever. Uh, that'd be cool. That'd be cool if you. Right, I'll make a deal with you, right? If you qualify, I'll make sure I show up to the event and I'll be there until you're out of the event and in the crowd or until you win it. Aye. That'd be cool, aye. Like when an arm got shut. Yes. Fuck yes. Um, uh, remember, I'm doing a giveaway as well, by the way, James. Like, anybody could win it. That anybody could win it. That means you, Holly, anybody. you've got to be in it to win it, but obviously isn't it? When I do the giveaway, 50-50 split. Yes. I'm doing a giveaway, like, going to be giving it a pair of. Aye. Listen, man, strong man can't be bad for arm wrestling. Let's just put it that way because it's strong man. Stronger you get, the better you get at arm wrestling, whether you're shit at arm wrestling or not. If you can get stronger, you're gonna get better. So you know what I mean. Log press. I press my log every morning. I get out of bed. Like, man, wake up with a fucking piss boner. Need to do a handstand. Um, aye, so like, if I, gun to my head, if I need to predict Todd versus Rustam, right? Gun to my head, if I need to predict it, right? Because I really like both guys. And technically, right, technically I should be saying Rustam's going to kill him, but I'm too honest for that, and but I should be saying that because Rustam's my mate and stuff. But even Rustam himself wouldn't appreciate that. So, um, gun to my head, if that's a 7 rounder as well, which I'm not sure, but if it is, it's going to be 4-2 Todzilla. I think Rustam takes the first two, and after that, Todd goes sideways. Um, aye, definitely, because arm wrestling's evolving, man. It's fucking evolving, and if you're not sticking with it, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I believe, right? So, because of Rustam's pedigree and what he's done, and not just what, right? So, I put my hands up earlier on in this video, go back and see, you see me saying, 5 years ago, a different guy, didn't matter. And that is true. But we were talking about Hermes and them, and Rustam's slightly different. He almost falls into a different category. That's how good Rustam has been. And let's be honest, he's not an old man. So, aye, James, it is if you can get the chemistry right, the mix between training, food, sleeping, diet, fucking the whole works. If you can get it all, the chemistry right, you're gonna do all right. Right. Uh, Obviously consistency. You need consistency. That's key. To even think about going anywhere. But aye, aye. I don't, right. In fact, while I've got you, I'll show you what aye. I'll show you what my cycle is, right? Like, because I've started taking shit. I'm actually going to show you live what I'm on, like, because I'm fucking huge now. So like, it's frightening. On the cat food. You know that might work. Excuse me. No, for the last 3 months I've been on cycle and I'm getting my hernia done soon. I had an appointment for another day, but I had high blood pressure and shit, so I had to back off. And I'll go on a new cycle, but I'm fucking huge. So I'm going to show you here. I'm taking the piss by you, I'm not in the cycle, but that's what I do, boys. Like, protein. Like, it's pretty good that one, is it? French vanilla. It's just fucking straight up normal fucking protein, fucking, like, that's all I put into me. I was on a protein diet before. But I stopped it for a long time because I wanted to try and just see what happens, because I didn't genuinely know what happens to your body, and or at least my body, when I'm on protein, when I'm off it, when I'm using creatine, when I'm off it. Like, do you know what I mean? A lot of it when you start is experimentation, because people can give you all the advice in the world, but everybody's mixture is slightly different. So, you know what I mean? Although arm wrestling is a science, it's not a perfect science. A lot of things, a lot of sports and shit are perfect sciences, but arm wrestling is one of them things that there's play in it. Oh, I need the balanced diet, definitely. Um, and or at least you're like, if you can't have a like a if you find it difficult having a like a balanced diet and stuff, you can do the 5 a day thing, which will work for you, as long as you don't overdo the sweet stuff and like other like the potentially hazardous things. I mean, overdo anything it can't be good, obviously, but I've been working pretty hard. Um, I'm sitting looking at my gym here just now. So I'll do work after this stream ends before I go to bed. But I think we're in the cusp of two of the greatest matches we're ever going to see. At least at that level, anyway. Because I honestly can't think, like, it's kind of hard to pick the best matches at that level for the last couple of years. Because there has been some good ones, but there's been a lot of bad ones as well. Oh, nice. Have you any idea? Don't tell the figures here, but do you know what weight it is you're going for? Aye, I could beat him. You go and beat big man. Easy. I'll fucking beat him. Tom Stolman 83. Mate, remember the dumbbell I took? Aye, I know, like, it's harder than the dumbbell I took, but you remember the dumbbell I took? To Ryan. Was it Ryan? Ask Ryan how I lifted that dumbbell. Ryan still, like, I bet you if I spoke to Ryan right now, he'd be like, ah, oof, I fucking lifted that with one on that fucker that day. And that was then. Cupped it like that. So I had a sweaty fuck me. I go to the car and I tried to get the fucking hang up the stairs, because like, it brought a bag, man, and fucking like this pure heavy duty fucking suitcase, man. It looked as if it could have held a nuclear bomb. Put a fucking dumbbell into it, man. As soon as he fucking moved the hang, the bag just burst. The bag exploded like a fucking bag of crisps. Pop! Like that. Oh, that. Fucking. That was funny, man. Eh, but that day, I swear to God, mate, I lifted that thing. Like, it didn't last long, but I was able to do it. You know what I mean? Like, Ryan was like, fucking hell, Foxy. So I kind of impressed myself, I'm not going to lie. But to be fair, I had been just resting, chilling in the car, just sitting on my ass. So like, you know, I wonder what I could do now. It's like I'm actually my wrist getting pretty good and all because I'm at the point where I can never worry, mate. It was a pleasure, man. It was a fucking pleasure that day. I enjoyed it because it got me to see Ryan, didn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like fucking getting to see other guys that are just like us is the business. It's like see to me like bouncing into other them wrestlers and meeting other guys and even if I've met them before, but just even seeing them like that just for 2 minutes, I enjoy that because it's like to me it's a bit like two Navy SEALs bumping into each other. You know what I mean? Like they might not know each other, but they're Navy SEALs, not talk about. So like fucking, you know what I mean? Like it's like no other. Absolutely foxy. It is brilliant, man. Like that's how things like that. It's not even to me. It's not even. It's like it's not even a chore, man. It's like yes. It's like let's go. You know what I mean? Fucking, I fucking love it. Aye. I was saying I didn't finish saying that actually. I'm doing a giveaway, remember, and anybody can win this fucking giveaway, and I mean anybody. You, Holly, the Waynes, anybody, right? Sweet, aye. Nice, send me that shit. Um, I'll wait till the stream's over a bit because it might come up on this because I've got you on this as well, James. Aye, the giveaway I'm doing, anybody can win it. Um, and it's not going to just be one of them things where, like, so it's shoes that I'm giving away, a pair of Nike or Jordan, giving away. I have a pair of Ramon. Like, it won't be this colour. Um, it's not going to be this colour where you'll get. It's going to be fully black, and the Nike Air on the back's going to be grey. And that's going to be grey. It's not going to be grey except for see the icy white. That's going to be the same. The rest of the shoe's going to be black. It's going to be like a dark grey inside. So I think it's pretty much the same except they're grey. They're pretty expensive. They're like between 160 to 100 quid adult sizes. I'll do any size anybody wants. That includes if you decide you don't want the shoes for yourself, you want them for someone else, you can pick your size. They're available right down to children's sizes. I believe you can get them right down to toddler sizes. But beware, if you do that, if anyone does that and chooses like a toddler size or something, although they're cheaper, I'm not going to go and buy two pairs if like a kid size is half the price of an adult size. It's just one pair of shoes I'm giving away. But if you win the giveaway, you get to pick what size you like anyway. So aye. And the reason I've chosen this, the ones I've chosen is because they can be worn by a guy or a girl. Although it's not a unisex shoe, they are spot on for a female or a male. And they go right up, like you can get them in your size, James. You go up to, what size of feet are you, James? Are you like a 12 or something? 13. You can get them in your size. Like hang fire. These are a bit worn in. These are more worn. You can see the soles are kind of yellowing a little bit because I wear these quite a lot. Give me a second. This pair's a lot newer. I can't be arsed digging through to get. I've actually got brand new ones in there, different colours, but like these are in better condition. Like, oh mate, I'm telling you, it's the most comfortable shoe. Like, let me see if I can show you. It is the most comfortable shoe on the planet. I ain't kidding. Like, for real, it's like, I know that tongue looks really thin, but that shit is like, here, let me, I know the tongue looks really thin, and you'd think, how is that comfortable? But trust me, that shit is super soft and super flexible. Um, so like I say, these are in better condition. Oh, well, these are like practically brand new. I've only had them on like twice. And the grey ones, like I say, it's take the blue away and make it dark grey, and that's what the grey ones are like. And the Nike Air on the back, it's like dark grey. They're really, really nice. I've got a set. I just don't have them in the house with me, but the icy soles, if you look, the soles are like icy. Like I say, these are worn a lot, so you can tell the difference, like the yellow a little bit on the bottom when they're worn a lot. Oh mate, honestly mate, like if I can get to 1k, trust me man, like the lines on these shoes are actually absolutely sick. They've got crazy tongues, like with the holes in them for the pull tab, but they've also got the fucking pull tab at the back so you can get your feet into the fuckers. It is like literally the most comfortable shoe you can put your feet into, and aye, that's why I want to gift a set to someone, because someone would really enjoy a set of these. You can, oh mate, well, they're pretty good in the rain, except for the fact, so they have like a, wait no, you won't see it on this one, because the insoles, the inside it's like black on that one, I'll show you on this pair. So the insole is like a, let me, camera. So the insole's like a fucking, it's like a sock, almost a boot type thing. Let me see. Got the insole, the inside, it's got like a kind of sock type affair going on. So like the only thing, so they're pretty good in the rain, except for because it's a sock thing where the laces are. It's got like it's actually maybe hard to see on camera. Let me see if I can turn my brightness up a bit. Probably blind you. Here where the laces are, when the rain hits it, it kind of goes straight through it. But if you buy Crepe Protect, these have Crepe Protect on it, and they don't let any rain in at all, right, and they're still breathable. You can throw a bucket of water on top of them and they don't even butt an eyelid. But I like, honestly, like if you're willing to spend 150 to 200 on them, like it's the best shoes you can buy, like, and not just that, they last. Like the soles are fucking amazing. Oh, mate, I'll show you what I like on them wrestling tables. Like, give me a second. Like so for grip wise, right, we've got like fucking the mega grip wise, right? Because the basketball shoes, like, so the grips on them are crazy, right? The grips on them are sick. When you're on the arm wrestling table, it's like, I'll show you, like, if I can, I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you here. See if you get a fit round, right? See, because they're chunky, right, and because of the grip, the absolute, see, because of the grip on them, all the way, like, it's hard to explain. Hold on. Let me, see, because of the way the soles are, like, kinda, like, almost like a chunky sole on the outside all the way around. The grip on them is ridiculous. Now sometimes you jam your foot in, and you go to move and your foot will slip or whatever. It's different in shoes like that, like, they really do, they really do grip. And it's weird, for a basketball shoe, you can run in them, and they're super comfy. Like, I've actually wore them before, like, for like the time I woke up in the morning till I went to bed at night, and not even noticed, you know, like, whereas if I'm wearing the SBs or Dunks or just like Jordan 1s or something, I feel it on my feet. These things, I swear to God, man, unreal. The comfort levels are just through the roof. So I fully endorse. What is it now? Aye, it used to. It's like you walk out a cigarette paper, James, and it fucking puts a hole in your big toe, you know. These things, mate, I swear to God, man, you walk out a shit, man, like, they've got air bubbles too, like, obviously, like, you probably noticed, like, fucking real bubbles as well, like, none of that bullshit. There's bubbles in here as well somewhere, I think, but super comfy. Walk all day in them, you could run in them, you could climb in them, man, these things are good for everything, I promise you. And anybody that was willing to spend the money on them, they're better than, like, put it this way, right? You're going to pay 175 for Air Max 95s and things. Your feet are going to get soaking in them. Air Max 1s are a bit cheaper, but your feet are going to get soaking in them. Jordan 4s, your feet are getting soaking. Jordan 5s, your feet are going to get soaking. Even if you can't protect them because of the cages on them and stuff. These things, the only bit your feet can get wet is, like I say, is just that bit where the tongue is. But if you can't protect it, like I say, on them ones, boom. But like I say, guys, we are giving away, legitimately, when it reaches 1k, a pair of Jordans. Brand spanking new, they'll get the big badass Nike logo on the back and shit, you know. And of course the Jordan logo on the side. But aye, aye, James, like, definitely at your weight, they're solid, they'll take it. Do you know something that they're really good for? And I swear to God, you won't believe how good the ankle support you get. Like, they're fucking, these things are tough. Like, I'm talking, there ain't no play in it. Like, see when see when I'm grabbing that shoe and wiggling that shit about, it's taking my Fitbit. Like, fucking, so I'd support you like fuck, bro. Aye, my shoes, man, like, my shoes are drip, they're soaking, man, like, especially, like, you can buy cheap shit, right, that'll keep your feet dry, but it'll hurt your fucking feet, you know what I mean, like, and it's not even about being super fashionable when you want something that's functional as well as that works, so, these things, I promise you, man, like, I've been out in the rain and my feet haven't been wet, you know what I mean? Like, although even the ones that aren't crep protected, like the red ones, so like I've got these red ones, I've got the black ones, I've got grey, I've got two colours of white, but like they're not. But you can get them in leather as well, like actual like leather. Like I feel as if everybody would have preferred the black suede, but for yourself, James, if you were actually wanting like leather that don't leak, we can do that because they're the same price, you know. Like, yeah, you say, all right, like walking shoes are fine to not damage themselves, but the walking shoes on, especially when you're big like you are, will fucking damage you. No good for you, man. And like people like so these things as well. Like people complained about them shoes as well, about the insoles. Oh, how can you? Because the insoles in these are like really like thin. There's fuck all to the insole, right? But they don't need big massive insole because of the technology that's in the sole, the actual sole itself. It's got their technology and all this comfort and shit. Like I'm not even going to get through that, but aye, they're boss, like really tough, hard wearing shoe. I mean, like these, I've had these for ages. There's yellow on the bottom because I've worn them a lot, but look at the condition, like, they're just, it's ridiculous how good condition they still are. And I mean, see when they get dirty, and you have been out in the rain and shit, just take a cloth, dust them off, like brand new, like, best quality. Anyway, I think I've talked enough about trainers tonight. The tech is better. I like, again, just it's like I'll try and get gear kind of close up, like because it's different if you're going to spend the money on them to see what you're actually getting. Like even the Nike stitching at the back, it's better than your normal average fucking stitching on shoes. I'm not joking. Like if you look close up, man, the stitching's fucking perfect on them. You know what I mean? Like there's not a beat, there's not a thing imperfection out of place in the whole entire shoe. Like the paint on the blue and stuff is just, it's ridiculous the quality. Like the quality's so high, it's just the quality on them's always kick ass. Like I think I've got 7 pairs of them, 8 pairs of them. No, and the quality's just stupid. But aye, the winner, whoever the winner is, we can talk about what pair they like, and we can talk about different colours, colourways and things. Aye. But aye, so, 10 tonight's show. Um, quick review, in summary. I think Levan wins when he pulls Hermes, but I want Hermes to win. I'd like to see Hermes take the title, and then have Levan have to fight to get it back. That would be really cool. That would be good. Um, Rostam and Todd. It's ridiculous. I'm just so excited for it. It's King of the Table, I believe. Rostam and Todd. I've been talking to Todzilla lately about his match with Rostam a wee bit, and it's going to be a banger, definitely. Um, Anyone else have any questions? Or oh wait, I'm missing this. Sorry. Them Saint Bullocks, bro. Devon's pulling it off. Who's Devon got? Corey West? No, that's been. Uh, Georgie Smith? No, fuck. I've been kind of look and watching things like who has Devon Pullen? You need to remind me. I've not a clue. Kazakhstan guy. Fucking it's gone right out of my head. I had his name there. I know. I know who you're talking about, James. I just can't get his name. Fucking hell. I know who you're on about. Is that a left-handed match, Devon? But I'd need to like man. Like, don't worry, it's no end of the world. Uh, a lot of matches here I've not seen. There's matches here I didn't even know was happening. Devon and Corey West was last week. Or 2 weeks ago even. Shit, I didn't even know about all these matches. I need to go back and watch that shit. I need to watch some of them. I am kind of been out of the loop a wee bit. Maybe it is a troll, aye, like, maybe it was fucking mind games or something. Aye, I think we'll wrap it up there, guys, unless you have anything else. We'll watch Vegas thing. What Vegas thing? You talk about, is that the Monarch King of the Table? Or, what's it called? Bigger bicep or something? Bicep bro? Is it? Bicep bro? I think. I think it's called bicep bro. Uncle John will Uncle John will fucking run him here, James. You know what, James, right? If Uncle John doesn't beat that guy, he's on crack. If John doesn't beat him, he's on crack. Because I beat Scott Steiner, I'm telling you now, I beat him. You throw him about, you just pick him up and fucking snap him in half, James. Like, it wouldn't even, you know what I mean? Oh, it's been? Fuck, I've missed it then. I've not seen it. Like, I don't even know the results, so fucking, I'll need to watch it, man. Like, I reckon John would have run him there anyway. Like, I've been at Scott Steiner so bad. I know he's an ex-wrestler and all that, but I'm an arm wrestler, and he's no. You know what I mean? I reckon I crack him, like, top rope, do you know what I mean? Like, throw him into a top rope, pronate like a biatch and crack his wrist. Like, I beat him, so So Scott Steiner, if you're out there and you want a piece of this little foxy, come and get some. I'll crack at this for you, boy. Crank! That was that Big Papa Pump. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one to remind them fucking glasses and that. And aye, aye. Like, I'm probably wee Papa Pump. Fucking wee Foxy Pump. Uh, I mean, fair play to him if he can get them matches with like that, mate. Why would you not take it? Like, I mean, cry a big guy, fucking throw him about the table. You know what I mean? Like, do you know what? Good thinking, good drinking, like Ribena. I'd probably let him have one or two. A pronator pumper. Aye. I thought I said pumper and read it too quick. Pronator pump. Aye. The pronator pumper. Aye. Fucking. Man, dudes like that, like, I know they're strong and all that, but they're no M wrestlers, man. Like, and they could train and learn how to M wrestle, but it still doesn't give you the wrist. Still doesn't give you that cup. Still doesn't give you that finger pressure. Do you know what I mean? Didn't give you riser. Like, man, like these guys like Scott Steiner's never strained riser in his life until he heard the M wrestling. Like, you know what I mean? There's no way he's ever trained his riser. Like, he's done hammer curls, now the rest of it. He's no trained riser. Riser isn't a hammer curl. No matter what anybody says, it's not the same. I can do riser and I can do hammer curls, and they're not the same. It's two different things. Aye, aye, it is like literally like it's the same. I know. Like, I'm at that point now, James, where like I can get a hold of two guys. Like, obviously, if there's two wrestlers, that changes the thing. But if I get a hold of two normal guys, two of them at the same time, they can't beat me. Like, you know what I mean? It's no. And I'm not even that good yet. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not even that strong yet. You know what I mean? Compared to fucking cunts like you and fucking Connor and all them. And, you know what I mean? But catches. Fucking get the alarm. Aye. Aye, I think I've covered everything right, boys. Let me just check this chat again. Aye, I think we've covered it all. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the show. Oh, wait. Aye, mate, like, see when I get this in the fixed, like, so, like, my appointment the other day, I had an appointment, I was about to get it done, but cause when I showed up, I had high blood pressure and that, I was all excited, like, do you know what I mean? I was fucking brilliant to go, like, fucking, it was as if I was showing up at an event, I was all boosted up to fuck, like, yes! You know what I mean? And I had high blood pressure and they were like, we can't do it, you're going to need to calm down and come not excited, no. They weren't used to that shit. People come not excited to get a fucking operation. You know what I mean? Like, so, but aye, next time I'm going to chill and fucking. That's a plus side to it. So the previous guy that I seen told me that it was a 6 weeks of healing, but this dude that I seen that's doing the operation says 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks maximum, you'll be healed. You'll be able to train like a motherfucker again. So I can't wait to. Long story short, I feel as if I'm almost 70% what my maximums are. Because of that, because I can't engage my core and I can't engage my lat things properly. So that's fixed. Watch me go, boys. Watch me go. It was good catching up with you, mate. Aye, and anybody else and everybody else who was watching or is watching, thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoy. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I am Fox. Peace out, Fox Cubs. Love yous.